then it's time to start believing the Bible. Now, last part of the series, I gave a term that I wanted people to understand how a lot of deception works. The term is called anachronistic. It's called chronologically out of order. And most of the people that have rejected Jesus, rejected Israel, abandoned Israel, is because, well, you know, the Jews killed Jesus. The Jews killed Jesus. So I'm looking at this as the anachronistic ignorance of Acts. What do you mean Acts? The book of Acts. Do you know what the book of Acts is? It is not Protestant. It is not Catholic. It is biblical church history. Do you know what most of the church history that people talk about, 1400, 1500, Protestant Reformation, Catholic 300, that is all after, say after, this book called the Bible. Most of Protestant theology, most of Catholic theology does the unspeakable act of claiming to be sola scriptura while putting the scripture after their own biased theology. The anachronistic ignorance of Acts. Note 1D. The anachronistic ignorance of Acts ignores the 5,000 Israelites, not Christians. They didn't call themselves Christians. They didn't call themselves Gentiles because they weren't Gentiles. They ignore the 5,000 Israel who believed in Jesus, after, that's the word, after his death. So if after the Jews supposedly killed Jesus and God was done with the Jews, God was done with Israel, then what I expect to see is, look, y'all know what you did to me. I'm going to these Gentiles. You had your shot. You blew it. That's what you should be reading if the narrative of the anti-Semites are true. But if you are claiming to be a Bible believer,